Okay, I'm going to show you a brand new tool in Photoshop to use. You guys have gotten familiar now with using the Move tool, and we've used the Lasso tool, and we've used the Eraser tool here to be able to erase things and trim them. And now we're going to look at something called the Clone Stamp tool. And this is really a kind of a magical tool. You can see by this illustration here, it allows you to basically, and imagine painting with the image as your brush. It's really a surreal kind of tool. So what I've done here is to set this project up is I've already made myself a blank file here, a blank file to work with. And I've just took 3 random pictures of cats, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to use this tool to make like a collage, like a mixture of the images, right? So this tool does not work like a normal drawing tool. It's a little bit strange in a way. You click on the rubber stamp, I call it the rubber stamp, clone stamp tool. And what you do is you take it. Now, it's not going to do anything at first. What you have to do is you have to actually use your keyboard with the click at the same time, right? So you hold down the Option key, right? Or Alt key, depending on the keyboard. It's the one in the lower left-hand corner. It says Option or Alt. And you click and notice it turns into kind of like a bullseye type thing. And then what you do is you say, okay, I want to take, for example, from here. So you just click once. That's all you have to do is just click. Then you let go. You let go of the keyboard, right? You let go of the mouse and the keyboard. And then I'm going to go to my blank. Now watch what happens. When I click and drag and paint, I'm just dragging. Look what's happening here. As I'm painting, I'm actually painting the image. And it's just kind of a really strange tool. You can, of course, change things up here, right? Like you can change the brush. You can have all kinds of brushes here. You can make the size bigger, smaller. If you make the brush bigger, it'll go faster. So let's say I just want to take a piece here. It's kind of interesting. You can change things like what's called opacity, which is see-throughness. So if right now it's set to 100. If I change it to a lower percentage, it becomes kind of see-through. It's fainter and lighter. I won't actually do that yet with this, but you get the idea. All right, so let's go to another image here. And I've got the rubber stamp still selected, so I'm going to do the same thing. Now don't just start dragging or I'll end up painting over this picture. Hold down the Alt Option key again. Click, let go of everything. Go back to your original. And now you start to draw. And notice what's happening is, oh, my opacity got changed, didn't change back. Let me change it to 100%. I'm going to draw. You can see I can kind of merge these two images. I can make it seem like they are together, like it's part of one photograph. Now, the thing that's neat about this is that unlike the Lasso tool where you have to copy, you're essentially copying and pasting and then cleaning up all the edges. With this, the edges get cleaned up like as you go, right? As you paint here. Let's do one more. I'll go to this other image here. And again, don't start clicking yet until you hold down on the keyboard, Alt Option, click, let go, go back here. And then I can start draw and you'll see that, oh, okay. You can get some really, really interesting images created this way, merging things. It's really a tool that you can spend hours playing around with and create some really original collage type experiences here in Photoshop. So that's the basics of how you actually go about doing it.